Hello, and welcome back to episode 3 of VAMPYR, where hopefully we have figured this out. I got the Xbox app to play State of Decay, and it turns out the Xbox app has this, really convenient feature where it records your shit without you asking it to for clipping purposes. And I turned that off. So that, for some people, causes huge frame rate drops, and I haven't played any other game since I played State of Decay 2 single player, so maybe that's it. I've also been experiencing this problem with this Dead by Daylight since I played State of Decay, so maybe that's the problem. Anyway, I have 770. What can I do with this?
Microsoft is so helpful.
Yeah, Microsoft's the best. Really good. A lot of their products are so useful. I often say, thankfully, we have Microsoft with these really nice, convenient features. Like that thing that asks you if your apps are blurry, and it persistently asks you that every time you log in. It makes a really annoying sound. That's awesome. It's really, really awesome. Whoever thought that up was a fucking genius.
I know.
Increase your blood absorption while using the bite in combat. Well, I have to stun people, and I'm really terrible at doing that, so not going to be good. Bite? Can I just bite people?
You can indeed.
I think I want to use this one. This special thing. Yeah, I want to use this thing. Oh, I don't have 1,000. Oh, wow, that's like really expensive. Holy shit. Is it? 1,000?
You need shadow.
No, I don't think so. No, yeah, look, it just costs 1,000. That is a lot. That is a lot. Let's just upgrade the claws. I can't? Wow, it's 2,000. Okay.
You should just upgrade your health and blood and stuff.
Yeah, I guess. Increase your stamina. Oh, when I'm blinking around, is that costing me stamina? Because I have not been watching that.
I'm not sure. I've not been watching either.
Increase your life regeneration, inflict damage, blood absorption. I mean, that seems like it's just like a guaranteed improvement. No, I would like to continue. Sweet, we did it. Good job, everybody.
Yay!
Yay! Hopefully no slowdowns. Now, since I rested, am I gonna ruin this quest?
I don't think
It
so.
says the following night. God, that's such a terrible thing. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing any slowdowns, so maybe the Xbox app. Maybe that's what it was.
Like.
Is this costing me stamina, or can I just do this permanently? Because this is such a fast way to get around.
It is costing you stamina.
It is costing me stamina. Okay. That's good to know. I didn't know. Can I open this?
I cannot enter.
Wow.
That's violent.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it.
Oh.
The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
I got a lead rod, but it's still in his stomach, so.
I'll need a drink. I'm so thirsty, William. As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before.
Used scythe. Details? Nope, didn't press it in time. Equip two-handed weapon and press Y to use special ability, scythe for instance, can be used to parry an incoming attack inflicting heavy stun damage if timed correctly. Hell yes. How do?
What do?
I'm trying to equip this.
I think it said Y, right?
No, it said Y to use it, not to equip it. Yeah, there we go. Bam.
You did it!
Yeah.
Kill him before he kills his friend.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
I can't feel it.
Hello.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Yeah! Get married.
That did 25 damage.
Oh, I forgot. We have a stamina bar. Gotta remember that. Yeah?
You stake this guy?
Wait, hold on. I'm hitting him with the parry when I could be slicing. Whoops. I forgot about that.
That the scythe can hurt people?
Oh, sorry. Can you try again? Alright, I messed that up.
Okay, you're still beautiful.
You're being a jerk. Oh, I don't have the blood for that. Did you use your overhand? I beg to differ, sir. Would you just... I think we might lose this one, boys. Ah!
No, you're good, you're good, you're good. Just hit him a few more times.
This guy has the easiest moveset in the world. Come on, I've beaten Dark Souls many times.
It's a totally different game.
Hey! Vindication.
Let me just slip this giant scythe in my pocket real fast.
Yep, slip that in there. Swig swang it in there.
Just slide it on in real nice and smooth.
Mmm.
I think that guy's still alive.
Hello.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
I don't think so.
Mr.
dude.
Hampton, are you in there?
We knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must
Bruh.
return to my flock. They
Behind
stay
you!
without me.
Oh, fuck that duck.
Oh,
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
who are you? What do you mean by Scal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Ooh,
Well,
get wrecked.
she's about the most useful thing in the world.
She doesn't want to babysit your ass.
She's about as helpful as a wet blanket.
What if you were on fire?
Then I guess I would
By
really
George
like a
and the
wet
Saints,
blanket.
you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
Thanks, Swansea.
Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat.
How did you
can
know we
leave
were
this awful place?
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with a good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best
Yeah,
come as well.
he's gonna
The
die
sun is
for
soon
sure.
to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Allow me to go poke this weird dead guy.
This guy's voice is awesome. I really like it.
This guy?
Yeah, this
This
main
poor
character.
creature
Yeah.
can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Yeah, I'm really turning off the Microsoft shit. Fixed it right away. It's funny how that works. Is there nothing else I can look at? I think I did.
Take some
everything.
blood.
I don't think I can.
no.
I can just walk around on
I
it.
think you already did.
Yeah, I
the
think
last
so.
thing is
Yeah.
board the boat.
Alright. On the boat. At dawn we row.
Nice, that's a good achievement.
Yeah, we sure do. Oh, goodness. I'm feeling a lot better without the really intense slowdowns going on.
I liked them. I thought that they brought the game something
Yeah, they were
different.
really special. Yeah, I liked those a lot. Alright, what's the bet that something rams into us and terrible things happen?
Very low.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the
Yep, very
Pembroke
well.
Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say?
Just
The important thing is that he's been
His
stopped.
face.
Duly noted. And the woman? What? Who is she?
What woman?
No, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back.
Good
But
lord.
I will tell you, she values her privacy.
I
Well,
say
none
something
as
jumps in
peaceful
your
as she appears from the middle of the canal. If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
So running water doesn't hurt
Pembroke
us either.
Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of
You're
London
not
and the
in it.
epidemic.
If you
The
cross
flu
over,
has
it's over.
decimated the East End and the
Makes it
war
dizzy
still
and sick.
rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea.
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed, marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
Why aren't we moving?
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This priest is just dying in
This
their
is
boat. They're
sudden.
like, guys.
I was returning home
Gotta make him a
to
job
see
offer.
my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr.
And
Reed,
murdering my sister.
take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
I mean, yeah.
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book.
Guy dying.
The beginning
in
of
the
a
front of the boat.
beautiful friendship.
That's-
It'll be fine.
Cool. This man needs medical attention immediately after
In a
this
minute,
cutscene.
I'm having a talk. We're sussing out salary.
Benefits. How many vacation days do I get?
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King
God, you're
Country.
fancy as
Will
fuck.
be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
Nothing suspicious here.
Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
No,
Duly
no one
noted.
help her. Just
Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea,
Welcome
immediately.
aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Alrighty then. I've got my dope ass jacket on now.
good lord.
God, I'm cool.
It's locked, all
I
right.
gotta try every single door I walk by. It's not a big deal. I've accepted Swansea's help. I'll work at Pembroke Hospital. I have no choice. The man knows my condition. Vampire, can't believe this. Staff, my new home. Okay, let's just do stuff. Hi.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me
But you're
right
blocking
now.
the stairs.
I'll go this way then, guys.
No, you won't. That's locked.
Oh, good.
It's my turn.
Oh.
Okay, children. Oh my. Oh.
Rotten or oppressive, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, dry it all.
I'm killing this dude.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood.
You just murdered a guy in front of you. Kill this dude.
Maybe the dude
I didn't
was
notice?
being bad.
Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
I've a mind to let you bleed out. Good luck then, sir.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. Me guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let
Why
me
am I
assist
helping
you
her?
to that better place.
Drink the blood of your prey. You must first mesmerize and lead them out of sight from others. To learn mesmerize a level equal or higher than citizens' resistance. Okay. Mesmerize. Oh.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Behind that barrel looks good.
I think that's actually what it's trying to do. That's exactly what it's doing. Press A to embrace or B to release him. Provide a massive XP boost, but beware there will be consequences learning about the citizens. Release.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Even though you farkin' deserve it.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
We'll see.
Wasn't he just bleeding out moments ago? Holding his
I
guts in his
used
hand?
my magic to help him.
Oh, the vampy magic.
Yeah, I got a lot of that. It's really useful.
Doctor, I've patients to attend.
Well,
listen,
Where have
lady.
you been?
Listen,
I've
I'm a
little time to
doctor.
play hide and seek with
Excuse
new
me?
staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds. That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Already.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions.
So does
first.
everyone just stand around in the rain in London all the time?
Pretty much.
What kind of
One
man
time I
is
was
Dr.
there, it seemed to be
Swansea?
the thing to do.
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Good for him. How is Mr.
And
Hampton?
Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Apparently it
Thank you,
already
Nurse
has your
Crane.
name on it.
They work fast here in London.
I think Dr. Swansea has just wanted to have you work for him this entire time and made it years ago. He just kept an office for you.
Good evening,
Nailed it.
nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon.
Harry
here.
Potter.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan.
Oh,
I thought that said
Welcome to the
Gwyneth
Pembroke
Paltrow
Hospital.
for a second.
Did he really? It's a good thing
Gwyneth
I wasn't
Potter.
hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
he's not wrong.
He is correct.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We
Sexism.
could all do with a good night's sleep.
Well,
Maybe not.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all
It
volunteers
should be
here,
period
and we're
accurate.
trying to hold fast, but
maybe.
how do we beat
I
an
think
invisible killer?
he was mostly
Some
just
nurses
referring
have already
to.
resigned.
Her like education level, right? Nurse.
I think he was mostly just referring to her referring to something as
I'm not familiar with all
in a
the
poetic
staff
way
yet.
versus a scientific.
Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting
Maybe
talent.
I'm the awesome.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about?
Wouldn't be the first
It would
time.
be
Well.
inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
And that.
That'd be two. Anyone that stands out? Let's not yell
Is
at the
there
poor lady.
anyone that stands
Speak
out?
up.
Well,
Dorothy
I
Potter?
have never
Or
met
Gwyneth
someone
Potter?
as dedicated as Dr. Tippins. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
He's a vampire too.
I don't think so. I'm not gonna do that. That seems like a dick move.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
But that Dorothy's a real bitch.
Whoa! Do nothing there.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
You're doing a great job being a nurse.
I'm just gonna go run around with my fly trench coat.
My trench coat is pretty damn fly. You are correct. Alright. Is this a dude I can talk to? Yes, it is.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a
Names
hospital.
are
That's quite a blunt
fantastic.
introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Suspicious.
My the ambulance driver's packing.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
We have to stand around in the
Are you
rain.
really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Okie dokie.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done.
Weren't you supposed
Most
to
of
be
the time.
getting the dude from under the docks that's bleeding to death?
Is that him?
Since
Yeah.
you're on the front line,
Well,
how is
doing
the
a great
sanitary
job, buddy.
situation
He's
in this
nailing it.
vicinity?
He's
It's a
killing it every day.
complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Don't think that'll be an issue.
Yeah. Pretty resilient. Yeah, this guy needs lots of hits.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
Oh my God.
Gun is what everybody needs these days.
Oh wow. Okay. Milton's shotgun. That seems pretty cool.
You are broke as fuck.
I'm the most broke of all the broke poke.
Doing a great job, Milton.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Up the stairs to the left, right?
Yup.
Talk to you. I can talk to everybody.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis?
He's standing out in the rain all day.
Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
New hint available.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
I believe it.
How long have you been a nurse?
Or long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, Nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
What a time to be alive.
Fun times.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Did I ask her everything? I think I did.
I think so.
Can I talk to these bros? Yes, I can. Wow.
Good evening, miss.
Ah!
I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Oh God, what are those?
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
Why are you allowed to just walk around like this?
Yeah.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please.
God, it's like middle school me.
Oh God, it's middle school Michelle!
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades.
Sexy.
I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins.
Calm down, lady.
I need new blood.
Ever heard of Cotard? What is that?
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even...
Oh, I wanted to look it up. Thelma is affected by Cotard syndrome and believes she is a vampire. Yeah, she definitely is not one, though. Because I would know. I would imagine we would know. Maybe we wouldn't know.
Begin to understand the concept of immortality.
Oh my
and
God.
you think it is I who am delusional.
Oh, poor Thelma.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a
Okay.
woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Alright, go ahead and turn into a bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
Okay, we will go there. Left trigger? Let's not try to mesmerize.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
The patronizing
Thank you, mortal.
tone.
But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Alright, lady, you have a nice day.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require?
Yes.
Proof
Absolutely.
of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I do. I do see.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
That was funny. Alright, before we talk to the burn victim, thank you so much for watching episode 3, where we figured out the problem and learned that the Xbox app is even more crap than we thought it was. And we thought it was pretty crap.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Leave a like, comment, share, take out an ad about this video.
In your local newspaper.
Whatever makes you happy. Goodbye.
Bye!